Hi, it's LeJanaro back with another video. Today I want to show you how I make my sticker kits in Cricut Design Space. So this is a sticker kit that I made. I believe this is the one that I'm going to use in an upcoming plan with me. If you haven't already seen this plan with me, I do plan on using these stickers next, but I wanted to kind of show you the layout and how I make my planner stickers. I'm going to try to do it from scratch, everything except these date covers. That's a separate video because you have to do a lot of measuring and different things like that. I will show you how I get the background and different things like that, but the date covers, and then I'm not going to do all of these scripts. I will show you one script, how I do one script, and then go from there. All right, full disclosure, I cheat a little bit. Things like these work stickers, checklists, days of the week, habit trackers, those things are clip art that I got from Creative Fabrica. So I didn't actually create these myself. I bought the clip art from Creative Fabrica, and I just find a color that's closest to the kit that I'm working with, and that's how I get those things. But wanted to show you what a finished kit looks like. All right, and I'll get to showing you how I create this. All right, here we go. So like I said, I'm not these date covers, that's a whole separate video by itself. So I may in the future do a date cover and date dots video. But for right now, we'll be here all night. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to do is get the washi that goes at the bottom, that I put at the bottom of my planner. So what I do, I go over here to shapes, I pick a square, and first step for you is you have to measure your planner. If this is something that you want to do, you have to measure your planner. You can't get around it. So you have to measure the bottom, you have to measure your boxes, all of those things. So in order for me to get the washi that I put at the bottom of my planner, one strip, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock my shape so I can do my sizes. So the width is 0.65 and the height is 6.5. That's for the longer washi at the bottom. All right. So once I do that, I want to make this a printing cut because right now it's just a basic cut, so it would just basically cut around the shape. But I want to make it a printing cut because I want to add a pattern to this. So go over here to where it says basic cut, click your drop down, do printing cut. All right. So now it says printing cut. So that's one. Now I'm going to make the shorter one. So I'm just going to come over here and hit duplicate. The shorter one, I'm going to unlock it again. You can either unlock it here or unlock it here. It stays at 0.65, but the height is 4.875. Right? And I got these by measuring my planner. Right? I'm going to take my screen down a little bit. All right. So these are both print and cut now. So what I want to do now, I want to find the pattern. And okay. So you can click on this box here, the black box, change color to pattern. And Cricut Design Space has patterns, and as long as you're it's personal use, you can use Cricut's patterns. I like to upload my own patterns. So let's see. I'm not sure if I have anything in here I like, so I'm going to upload my own pattern, which works out. I can show you how to upload a pattern. All right, so if you don't see anything here, under pattern, you can upload your own patterns. So you go to upload, go to pattern fill, upload pattern, browse your computer because you've more than likely saved something on your computer that you want a pattern that you want to use. So let me see if I can find the pattern really quickly. I've already made my Juneteenth stickers, so I'm not gonna make another one. So let's see. Maybe I'll use this one. Right. And then it's a print and cut, so you just hit upload. All right. So, and it says pattern upload successful. So I'm just going to hit cancel down here to take me back to my canvas. Right. So now I'm going to click on my shape. I'm going to click on this box here. Click color, go down to pattern, and you just find the pattern that you uploaded. So I should have moved this out of the way so you can see it, but once the pattern gets in there, if you want to edit this pattern, you just hit edit pattern. So I'm just going to click away so you can see it. It doesn't look real good, right? You can't really see the shapes or anything like that. So I'm going to drag it over here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm also going to drag this one as well. So I'm going to click on the shape. I'm going to click here in this box where the pattern is. I'm going to hit edit pattern. And this is where you can go in and do all your modifications. So I just want to bring it up so I can see the actual design. So you can drag, back and forth. Or you can use the scale, the buttons. All right. So you decide, what size you want, what's good for you. I think 40 is good. If you want to bring the design up or down, left or right, you use this horizontal and vertical. If you want to rotate it, if you want your designs going a different way, you can do that. You can also flip your designs. So this is good. So now I got one of my bottom washes. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. Click on it, click this black square, color, pattern, choose my pattern, and then once it pops over, edit pattern, take it up or down however you want to. I did 40, but I think I'm going to have to do a little bit bigger. I'm going to take this one to 50 just to see how it looks, because you want them kind of similar. You want it to flow in your planner. Since I just make these for me, it's not a huge deal for me if it doesn't flow. So the next challenge for me is finding a background color that matches something similar to my washi. I always start out with my washi, whatever pattern I'm going to use in my washi. So, like I said, these are for me. I could probably stick with these two, with this color, but I'm going to try to find something more, a little bit more purple. So I can keep these over here. And what I'm going to do to one, I'm going to do to the other one, so I don't have to do both of them on camera. So I click my design, and what I have to do, I have to unflatten it. All right? Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to change anything. So I hit unflatten, and then I make sure I click in this pinkish area color. I think that's pink. I come up here to the box, and then I try to find the color that's a little closer. And let's say you can't find anything here. If you click advanced, you can kind of play around with your colors. Until you find something that you like. Once you find a color that you're satisfied with, you go ahead and change your background. And now we got to flatten this again. So you click and drag until you highlighted the whole thing. And you just hit flatten. All right. Now, somebody tell me in the comments, because I don't know, is there a way to match colors in Cricut Design Space? In Silhouette Studio, it has a dropper. And I could take the dropper and pick one of these colors, and I can then use those colors in everything else that I want to do to my kit. So let me know in Cricut Design Space if you use Cricut Design Space. Let me know if there's a way to do that. I haven't found it. I haven't found any videos about it. I'm just making sure I chose the right color for both. So usually what I do, if it's not black, white, red, or something like that, I just find the closest color that I can. Anywho, so now I have my bottom washi, and I also have my date dots. So I'm just gonna drag everything over. I like to line everything up at 0. That way I don't have to fuss with it. And that part's done. So next thing I'm going to do my weekend banner. So I'm going to, well, first thing I'm going to do is hit save, because there are times that Cricut Design Space will shut down and you lose everything that you did. So I'm going to be on the safe side and hit save. All right, so I'm going to do my weekend banner. So I'm going to hit text. And up here in the font, Cricut Design Space has some free fonts, but I'm going to go to system and I'm going to use one of the fonts that's on my system. So I'm going to use my favorite font that I always use. All right. I'm just going to take this and drag it over, and I'm going to type in highlight. Well, I'm having such a hard time with this. All right, type weekend. All right, so I want to change the color of this because I want it to match my date covers. So I'm just going to choose the purple that I used for my date covers. So now I want to make this into a print and cut, because right now it's a basic cut and it will cut every one of these letters. So I'm going to go up here to offset, make sure it's selected. I'm going to go up here to offset, and it's going to add an offset around the word. All right, you look at it, see if you like it. If you want to bring it down some, you can, but you want to make sure you don't have any cutouts here, and it doesn't look like it. I think that's good. So I'm just going to hit apply, and it comes out black. So I'm just going to go up here to my color and change it to white. All right, and then I'm going to click and drag to highlight both the offset and my word, and you see over here these two things are highlighted, and I'm going to hit flatten. All right, and now I'm going to change the size because I wanted a certain size. I'm going to unlock my size, and I'm just going to play with it. Do 3 and 1. Right? It's fine with me. And it looks kind of small because I got my screen at 75%. All right, so I'm just going to drag it here. I'm just going to rotate it. I'm just going to put 270 so it's even. And then I'm just going to drag it here because now my weekend banner is done. All right, so next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to work on my full boxes and my half boxes. And I'll show you how I do those in just a second. All right, so to get my box, I'm going to work on the full box. Okay, so the video got cut off, so I'm not sure where it cut off, but I'm gonna do the full decorative boxes. So I'm gonna come over here to shapes, choose a square again, and just gonna drag it, unlock it, and even though my Erin Condren hour, it measures the width at 1.625, I usually just do 1.5 and then the height at 2, because it doesn't matter to me whether it fits all the way to the side or not. I think when I start memory planning in my other planner, I'll probably want the boxes to fit perfectly, but for my Erin Condren hourly, it doesn't matter to me. All right, so I got my box here. I want to make it a print and cut. So hit the drop down, go down to print and cut, hit the black square, change color to pattern, and we're going to choose the pattern. All right. You can choose to leave it like this, or you can edit your pattern and you can make it bigger if you want to. It's up to you. All right. So that's one box that I like to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate that box. All right. And I'm going to do it one more time. This box, I'm going to change it to white. So change it back to color and white, and I'm going to make it smaller. So this is basically trial and error until you figure out how you actually like it. So let me see if I made this, take this back to 100% so you can see. So this box that I changed to white, I'm going to start out and make the width 1.25 and the height 1.75 and see how I like that. All right. So drag the box over in front of your decorative box. Click and drag to highlight them both. Align, center. All right. And if you like this, if you like the way this looks, I highlight them both again and hit flatten. Right, so now I got my full decorative box, and then I got the decorative box that I could write in, excuse me. Right, so I got my two big boxes. Right, so now I'm going to make some different size boxes. So going back to shapes, square, and probably you can just use this box over and over again, just keep duplicating it until you get what you want. But grab my shape. I'm going to change the width to 1.5 and the height to 0.75. All right. 0.75. I'm going to change it to a print and cut. I'm going to hit duplicate, and I'm going to change this one. I'm going to leave the width at 1.5, and I'm going to change the height to 0.5. All right. So these will be my other boxes here. I'm going to go grab my pattern. So I'm going to click my square, change color to pattern. All right. This one I don't really worry about editing too much because I'm going to put that white square in front of it. So click here, change color to pattern. All right. Might bring this up a little, just a smidge. I'm not sure if it's going to matter or not, but I'll do it. All right. Hit duplicate. Change this from the pattern to the color white. I'm going to do 1.25 and 5. See how that looks. Right. I'm going to click and drag, align center. If you like it, you can leave it like that. If you want more white space, you can add more white space if you want to. I'm going to leave it like this. So I'm just going to click and drag and flatten. Same thing, duplicate it, change the pattern to color, change it to white, unlock it 1.25 and this one to 0.25. This one might be a little small, so I think I'm going to do 0.3. Click and drag, align center, and flatten. Alright. And then, now that you have them both flattened, click on them, just hit duplicate, and you know, how many ever you want. Same thing with this one. Alright. So I don't just want pattern boxes, I also want some solid color boxes. So I am going to duplicate that. I'm going to duplicate this one also. So same thing I do to this one, I'm going to do to this one. So I'm only going to do one. So click on it, unflatten, click just the background. And how you know you just click the background is because only the pattern shows up here. The white doesn't show up there. So I'm just going to click on the pattern, change pattern to color, and I'm just going to grab the purple that's here, and same as my day covers. Right? And I'm just going to click and drag. If you feel like this moved, just go back to align center and then flatten it. Right? And then you hit duplicate and you have as many as you want. I'm going to do the same thing to this. Right. Now the next thing I do is my scripts. I'm just moving these around. This is not where they're going to be when I get ready to print, but I'm just moving them around right now. So the scripts going to be done the same way I did the weekend. I'm going to grab text. I'm going to type in whatever I want it to be. So let's say schedule. All right. You decide whether you want your scripts to be black. If you want them to be black, I come up here and choose the square because that's not a true black. This one is the true black one. All right. So I make sure it's black. I click on it. I do the offset. All right. So I'm going to click apply and show you something real quick. So you see I have this white space here. When you type text and let's say you don't want your offset to be bigger and you have this white spot right here, click on contour, click on that spot, just that. Don't click on that because that's your whole offset. Here where it says show all contours, if I click that, it's going to keep that space there. But if I click on that space and I close it out, that space is now gone. Alright. So now what I want to do, I want to click on the offset, and you can click it over here on the side, change it to white. You click and drag and hit flatten, and then you just size your script whatever size you want it to be. I usually do 0.75 by 1. Ooh, no. That's too high. 0.75 by 0.3. I mean, I don't know where I got 1 from. You know, just to kind of make it small. Did I spell schedule right? I don't know, but anyway, it looks spelled wrong. Anywho, that's how I do my scripts. But I'm not going to redo all my scripts. Let me show you a trick on how to get, let's say you have something already in another project, you don't want to redo it, so you want to add it to this project. I'm going to show you a trick really quick. I'm going to save this first, and then I'll come back and show you. All right, take this down to 75 so you can see everything. So we got our washi, date covers, weekend banner, decorative boxes. So now I'm going to show you how I take my scripts from another project and just bring them over. So you go to File, New Window, and it's going to open up a new Design Space window. All right, I'm going to hit My Projects. Right, I'm going to find a project that has what I need. So this one has what I need. I click on it. I feel like everything is going really slow tonight. Here we go. I hit Customize. Right, once the project is pulled up, I just highlight. It's attached, so I need to detach it. There we go. So I just highlight what I want to copy, which is all of my scripts. So I highlight it. I right click and hit copy. I minimize that. Right click and paste. And now all of my scripts are here. Instead of me retyping all of those words and redoing this whole thing. That would take forever. Like I said, usually if I already have a kit made, I just go in and I just modify all of this stuff. But I wanted to show you from the beginning how I'm, start from scratch making the stickers. But for the next time I do this, I'm just going to come in, I'm going to click on these, modify them, and I don't have to, click on shapes from start to finish and all of that. All right, so I'm just going to close this out. All right, so I got my scripts. I'm going to hit save again because I don't want to lose anything. All right, so here comes the other part where I cheat, where I find the clip art that I got from Creative Fabrica, and I add my work stickers, the weekly habit trackers, my water trackers. What else do I have? If I find the ombre checkbox that I like, I'll do an ombre checkbox. But everything else that I add to this kit is going to be clip art that I got from Creative Fabrica. So I'm going to go ahead and upload all of those things. And then I'll meet you back here. And that's just a matter of you hitting your upload button, upload image, you find the image on your computer, and then you upload it into Cricut Design Space. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to make you watch me do all that uploading. But I'll come back here once I have everything uploaded and I'll show you how I size it and everything like that. Okay, so I got all of the clip art uploaded. One other thing I did, I added, okay, so because I couldn't find a purple color closest to this, I just went on ahead and grabbed this pink color that kind of matches the pink here in the pattern. So, and I'm also going to try to find like this bluish color and see if I can find to make some more boxes. So I'll make more quarter boxes. So I'll have all of the colors represented in the boxes. So these things here, my screen, these things here are all of the clip art. I believe I got everything that I use. I think the only thing I don't have is an ombre checkbox, and I'll go back and look for that, see if I can find one that I like. Other than that, I added my doll, and I may make her bigger. Let me see. So I added my doll and did the offset around her. So with these stickers, my work stickers, I just sized them to 1.5. Everything, the width is always 1.5, and then the height is for the work stickers 0.5. Same thing with the habit tracker, 1.5 and 0.5. And I usually do 5 of these because I work 5 days a week. And then with these, I was doing 2, now I do 3 for Skillshare. And then now I'm trying to figure out if I want to do that for Skillshare or this, and do Skillshare here at the top and then list the classes that I took. That I'll figure that out another day. Alright, for my water tracker, it is 1.5, and this I make 0.25. Alright, and then I do 5 of those. So I just hit duplicate. And I'll do the same thing for these two. My checklist is, let me unlock it, 0.25 by 2. And I haven't decided whether I like just one of these or 2 of these. I'm thinking I like just one. And then this one, I'm gonna do, unlock it, 1.5 by 2. All right. Create design spaces, acting up. I don't know if I can just see this on my end, if you can see it on, you can see it on the screen also. My work sticker is distorted for some reason. I'm going to hit save and come back. Lost my voice there for a second. So I think I have everything that I need for my kit. I know it's all over the page right now, but I did find a blue that's kind of close to the blue in here. So these are all of my boxes. These are all of my work stickers, habit trackers, got the full decorative boxes. I got my daily trackers, my checklist, my water trackers. So I think this is everything that I normally add to my kit. So the only thing I have to do now is just kind of straighten it out. So when I get ready to print it, Cricut Design Space won't, you don't want everything all over the page. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to line everything up. The print area in Cricut Design Space is 6.75 by 9.25. So I'm just going to speed this video up, line everything up, and show you how I make sure that it's going to print correctly. All right, so let me do that. Okay, so I got everything somewhat lined up. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go over here to shapes, grab a square, and I'm going to change the size to 6.75 by 9.25. Right, and I'm gonna hit arrange and send to back, and I'm just gonna make sure that my stickers are going to line up, and I still have enough room for my print and cut. So this one looks fine. I still have plenty of room here if I want to add some more stuff. And so let me slide it over here to this one. This one looks fine as well. Again, if I wanted to put like something over here, I could. Probably not going to add anything to this. But here I may add like maybe another doll or a quote sticker or something like that. But at least I know now that it fits in my print and cut area. Once you have that, you want to select everything, and you want to hit attach. That way when I hit make it, everything will stay in its place. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight everything, hit attach. So if I move it around, everything stays together. My Cricut Design Space are going a little slow. So yeah, so I'm just going to decide whether I want to add something else to this. Maybe a quote sticker or something like that. And then I will make these stickers. I'm not going to show you the actual cut process. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit make it, send it to my printer, and then the Cricut will cut. And then you'll see the stickers in my planner whenever I do the plan with me. Alright guys, this was a long one. I appreciate you coming along with me and allowing me to show you how I make my planner stickers using Cricut Design Space. It's an easy process. Only thing that I would like for it to do, to be able to match colors a little better like it does in Silhouette Studio. Silhouette Studio has the dropper where you can go and grab whatever color out of here you want, and then you can make everything else that color. That way you'll have a variety of color boxes and different things like that. But other than that, Cricut Design Space is easy. It's easy to make your stickers. I cheat a little bit and get clip art from Creative Fabrica. I'll link that in the description box below. But yeah, this is how I make my planner stickers. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video. And I'll see you in the next one.